Now that the first egg had been laid at Lincoln Cathedral, we were eagerly waiting to see how many would be laid in total. The young adult female had laid 4 eggs in 2024. Would she lay the same number in 2025? And would they all hatch into healthy chicks? Keep watching to find out in part 4 of Tales from the Towers. These opening frames look like a still, but if you look closely you can see the bird's feathers are moving, so it's obviously from the webcam and it is actually moving. But I've just zoomed in the camera and the bird has spotted this and it's staring at it, and I'm kind of thinking, ooh, perhaps I shouldn't have done that. A bit later on, Mrs. P is very carefully turning the eggs and trying to keep them close to her brood patch, the patch of bare skin on her tummy that keeps the eggs at the correct temperature. You only get a brief glimpse, but you can see that there are 4 eggs there. Watching live, it's hard to avoid the thought that she's talking to the eggs, talking to her chicks inside the eggs from time to time, and not just talking to her mate who's somewhere outside the scrape. It's now early the next morning and the picture is still black and white, so it's hard to tell if the broken egg is a peregrine egg or whether it's a pigeon egg, because sometimes pigeon eggs fall from the nests above the peregrine scrape, but I'm pretty sure that that's a peregrine egg. But I do remember being up early this morning, just watching, trying to catch a glimpse of a chick underneath mum and wondering what was really going on and whether the first chick had hatched. Is she talking to a chick or is she just talking to herself? She seems to go into a defence posture as soon as she hears another bird outside. Hopefully that's Mr. P. She's carefully cleaning the scrape site and eating the leftovers from the egg. Daylight now, so the picture's in colour, but it's still hard to work out. Definitely a peregrine egg has hatched, but is that the remains of 1 egg or 2 eggs? I think it's just 1. It's very much a waiting game now to see if she shifts sufficiently for us to see a chick underneath her. It's very frustrating. And then, as Mr. P comes in to take over, you get a tantalising glimpse of one white chick underneath Mum as she moves off to make way for Dad. Mum and Dad do take turns looking after the chicks and the eggs, but sometimes one of the adults is quite happy to stay there and the other one just hangs around for a bit and then flies off. It's now almost a day and a half later, and as you can see there are 3 chicks now. If you listen very carefully, you can hear them chirping very, very quietly, calling for Mum or Dad to come and feed them. They're keeping each other warm while Mum and Dad are away, and they're also helping to incubate the 4th egg, which incubation didn't start on until a bit later, so that will be the later egg and always be the smaller chick. While Mum and Dad are away, I've zoomed out again. The chicks aren't going to notice, and I've also tried to find the best angle to spot when either Mum or Dad comes back into the scrape. One of the parents is back now. I think that's Mrs. P. She hasn't brought them any food, but she's settling down over them to keep them warm and to incubate the fourth and final egg. Let's hope it's going to hatch. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to subscribe and switch notifications on for this channel. That way you'll never miss another part of Tales from the Towers. Looking forward now to episode 5.